Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yes Have Some Podcast. It's Fantastic Four trailer release day. We are up early. We've been up since 7 a.m.
Hate it.
and we're going to do a little live trailer reaction. They're just debuting the trailer right now. Jacob, are you ready?
I'm so ready to get this to watch this. I almost said something maybe negative, but I'm ready.
Right. Here we go. Yes Have Some Podcast.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I? Yes, have some. Yes, have some.
Welcome, everybody, to the channel. Craig Goldberg here with you with Jacob Walsh. Like I said, early on a Tuesday morning. We thought this was going to be a Super Bowl trailer. Jacob, before we hit play on this thing, what is your anticipation? We've been discussing the MCU for a very long time, but you're a pretty big Fantastic Four fan. I know you've been a little bit down lately on the MCU. Where are you right now?
Hey, I've been awake before 7 o'clock 2 times this week already. I feel like a real adult. I just hope Marvel's had a little bit of a downshift. It's not been super great the last phase or so, and I just really hope that Fantastic Four can kind of like right the ship. And I'm excited to see like an MCU's take. I'm excited to see Galactus and the Silver Surfer, and I just hope it's fun.
All right. Well, we're going to get to it because the trailer just dropped. We have not watched it yet. This is going to be a live reaction, new for YHS. If you guys like it, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this from Yes Have Some, if you want to see more early mornings from us, let's
send coffee.
Yes, please send coffee. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the trailer up right now. And hopefully, we'll do this without any issue. I guess we need to make sure that Jacob that you can hear it. I don't want to have any technical difficulties. So
that'd be very cool.
Give me an audio test here.
Okay.
We're a part of history, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
It's not great, but I can hear it.
All right, let's do it.
I need you to give me everything you got when we get to this. Oh, well, we've got 10 seconds. Let's go. 10.
10 seconds, Jacob. Here we go.
What are they doing?
6, 5,
All trailers should do this type of launch.
2, 1, launch!
Welcome to the Baxter Building. We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together. As a family.
Okay, there you have it. Fantastic Four First Steps trailer. Jacob.
Yeah.
First thoughts.
Looks fine. I mean, I like the look of it. The Thing looks cool. He looks like straight out of the comics. It looks like we're getting legitimate Galactus, which has been like a dream for a very long time.
Yeah.
But also it's a teaser trailer. So like you're not, you're kind of getting a feel for it. I like the aesthetic of everything.
I love the aesthetic.
I can't tell you whether or not I think this is going to be a good movie yet.
Let me gather my thoughts for a second here.
The song was very weird and I laughed at it. I thought it was funny.
I mean, so aesthetically, love what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that 60s vibe. It's got like we haven't really seen this from the MCU where they're really pulling it like from the pages of like the origins of Fantastic Four. Like that's what the comics, like when you think of 60s and 70s Fantastic Four comics. And by the way, I'm no expert. Don't count on me for the deep dive, but it definitely, like, from a visual standpoint, I think achieves a lot. I don't think that was a great teaser trailer though.
Yeah, it's weird. Somebody said in the chat here, you don't see Mr. Fantastic use his powers. I don't think you see the Silver Surfer at all. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine to not see the Silver Surfer, but I don't know. It's legitimately a teaser trailer, not a ton. It's just showing us like what the look is going to be. It feels different for a Marvel film. Like it kind of like watching that doesn't immediately make me think like, oh, this is going to connect right to the MC. You know what I mean? It almost looks like more of its like own kind of thing, which is that's not a bad thing at all, especially these days.
What I didn't like about that trailer was that it did like this thing that bad trailers do where, like, I think Pedro Pascal is great, but like, I don't need him. Like the first time we went up, you couldn't turn invisible. Johnny couldn't catch on fire. Like, what's that about? Like, we know
it's a
like,
weird thing, right? It's a weird thing to put in the trailer.
Yeah, I
like,
didn't love that.
Duh. That's that's the meaning of origin.
I did think like just like getting a little bit of a taste of like what the humor is going to be like. I thought the interaction between Thing and Herbie was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jake, you don't watch The Bear, right? But that actor, Eben Moss Barack or Backrack, I can't pronounce his last name. He's on The Bear. He's a chef, or he's in the chef world. So there's a little bit of a callback, doing a little cooking.
I thought that show was about bear.
No. It's about cooking. I will say this. I thought that trailer did not. I've been really excited about this. Did not hit all the buttons I was hoping to. The shadow of Galactus at the end, very cool. You get to see. It's like a little bit of a teaser of like the visual palette of the movie, but we're gonna have to wait. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe if it gave it too much, then we'd be complaining.
Yeah, I mean it's about what I expected. I wasn't expecting like this full, 3-4 minute crazy trailer with, so it's weird. I'm guessing at some point in the movie there's a time, maybe not a time jump, but it's like, it's an origin story, so you're getting, Fantastic Four at the beginning, but you also are seeing kids wearing Fantastic Four costumes, which means they're like around long enough for that to have happened. But yeah,
we saw the Fantastic Car.
We did, yep,
which is pretty cool.
I have said this from the beginning. I am a little nervous on like how the storyline is going to go as far as Galactus, because I believe Galactus is a Thanos level threat, if not bigger. And I think it will be so cool to see like an Avengers movie where they're having to face Galactus.
Right.
It is a little weird to me that like they've reduced. Usually in these MCU movies, when there's an origin story, your villain is usually kind of forgettable and on the weaker side.
You don't want Galactus to be a one and done.
I don't want him to be the first villain and they're just like, Galactus is done. So, but I haven't seen anything yet, so who knows what that like storyline is going to be like. But
nothing from Julia Garner Silver Surfer yet. A lot of Pedro in that trailer. Not much from Vanessa Kirby. So I think that the ensemble is going to be really good. But we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait and see. I will say this. It's a comic book movie that does not look like it's afraid to be a comic book movie.
Sure. That's like, a good thing.
you know, the last Fantastic Four was famously like just across the board just bad for a lot of reasons.
Right. It's like they you know, they never even say Fantastic Four in that last movie. And it's like they think it's too corny, but in this movie everybody has Fantastic Four
Just a giant
logos
four on them
slapped everywhere. It's like, okay, cool.
So overall excited. I'll give it another watch after this. But yeah, more to come. It's going to be a huge release. They're making a big deal about it. And I know people are going to be really excited about it. I think this is one of the more important, you know, MCU releases coming into this next phase. I mean, it's a marquee, you know.
I also feel like it can make or break the MCU at this point because they haven't, you know, like you can say on your own personal bias, like, oh, well, the last couple of movies haven't been good, but that's a fact. You know, like there have been some shakeups. Ant-Man, you know, did so poorly that it like really kind of switched up what the ideas going forward were going to be. They've clearly been in a big funk. So this movie is not just like, it's not just the pressure of, hey, can we finally make like a really good Fantastic Four movie? It's also, can we do that and also make it make sense in the MCU and also kind of save the MCU? Because this is like the beginning of a whole new thing. So there's like a lot of, I think there's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. We know, we can only assume that Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom is going to pop up somewhere in there, probably at the end, to lead into Doomsday. And yeah, I'm not worried about this movie. Trailer was very much a teaser, and we will see. So thank you guys for joining us. We've got a Jurassic World Rebirth trailer coming up tomorrow.
Hopefully not at 7 a.m.
Hopefully that's like a 8 p.m.
Do you think they'll let us know? Do you think they'll do like this, or do you think it's just going to be a surprise?
Dude, I'm calling Universal Studios Orlando today, and I'm going to ask them,
hey, hey, excuse me, can I talk to Steven? And they're like, oh, Steven in accounting? And you're like, no, Spielberg. And they'll be like, hold on, we'll get him. He's on the ET ride.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our Fantastic Four First Steps trailer review. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Come back to Yes Have Some podcast for more coverage of all
Toy
this
Anxiety
stuff
tonight.
All right. Bye. Hard out.
Bye. Okay.